Hey guys, and welcome to my very first YouTube video. I just thought I would share with you today my recipe for shepherd's pie. Now obviously there's different variations of this. You can add whatever you like, you can leave out whatever you don't want. This is simply the way I do it with what I've got in at the moment. So what I'm going to show you is my ingredients. First of all, you'll need 5 or 6 large potatoes. I prefer dry potatoes such as Maris Pipers, King Edwards, something like that. It just means when you go to mash them, they're nice and floury and they don't go that sort of not very nice waxy way, which would be okay for other dishes, just doesn't work very well in this one, I don't think. Obviously some butter and milk for when it comes time to mash your mash, and then afterwards some grated cheese. You can use any cheese you like. I just like cheddar, it's got a nice punchy flavour, and it's simply for over the top for the last 10 minutes under the grill or in the oven. Now, ground beef or mince, I suggest getting the best that you can afford, simply because it's not as tough, the flavour's much better. We get ours from the local butcher, and we generally get between half a pound to 3/4 of a pound, depending on, you know, how many people are going to be having it. And I've also got some gravy browning in the wee boat there, just in case I need it. I might not need it, you don't always need it, but it's handy just to have it on standby to thicken things up if you need to. Add also an onion, which will just be cubed and fried in some butter, and then obviously you add your mince, brown your mince, that sort of thing. Some salt and pepper, again you may not need that, it's up to yourself. And 3 to 4 large carrots, again they're just going to be diced and thrown in with the mince and the onion. And then once everything starts to brown and cook, I'm going to put in either 1 or 2 oxo cubes. Now these are just a sort of, what would you call oxo cubes? Sort of flavour enhancer, sort of beefy cube, just to give it a nice rich flavour. Now you can also add things like peas if you would like peas. Anything really, just anything that suits you. You don't have to use carrots, you can just have the mince and you can just have a potato. It's entirely up to yourself. Right guys, I'm going to go and get chopping things and I'll come back when that's done. Okay, see you soon. Bye for now. Oh, just before I go and do that, I did forget to mention utensils you'll need. Obviously you'll need quite a big dish, quite a deepish sort of Pyrex oven-proof dish. And it's up to you whether you use the clear one or whether you use a crockery based one. It's entirely up to personal taste. And you'll also need a masher for your potatoes, a peeler for your potatoes and your carrots, a couple of wooden spoons and a couple of sharp knives for chopping. Okay, so I'll go back to my chopping, we'll be back in a minute. Bye for now. Hi guys, now, oh what's that? It's gone. Right, this is everything chopped guys, that's our potatoes there. Just try and get them to roughly the same kind of size and shape, because that way obviously they cook about the same time. You don't have any solid and some soft, you know. And also the carrots and the onions, just very roughly done. It really doesn't matter because when they start to cook they'll start to break down anyway. Now what I've found is my carrots are actually quite big, so I don't really want to start chopping them up any smaller because then you lose any of the nutrients and things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently worm in the pan to try and get a bit of the crunch out before I actually add it to the mince and the onion sort of mixture. Let's see if I get on with that a bit better. We've got our pan of water here, it's simmering away, that's for the potatoes. And I've got another pan here with butter melting away, and to that I'm going to add the onions, and then once they start to go translucent I'll add in the ground beef or the minced beef. I'll give it a wee season, and then I'll add a stock cube and see how we go on from there, and then I'll probably add the carrots and then some stock and probably the thickener afterwards. But we'll see as we go along. Obviously the potatoes are made, it's just a matter of draining them off, give them a wee shake, put them back in the ring for a couple of seconds just to dry out any moisture before you start to mash them. Add a wee bit of butter, a wee bit of milk, and mash and mash and mash. Do you think your arm's going to fall off? And then mash some more and you'll get it really smooth eventually. And you let that cool down a wee bit. Let your mixture cool down a wee bit before you start to assemble it, because obviously you don't want it all sort of mushing in together. But anyway, I just thought I'd come back and show you that before I go any further. So that's everything diced and just about ready to go. Okay guys, we're back in a wee second. Hey guys, welcome back to What's for Tea. So we've got shepherd's pie for you, and I'm just about to put it all together. So we've got our pan in the boil for the potatoes. The potatoes are over here. There we are. And I've got some carrots which I've just softened up, and I've got the cubed onion ready to go. Got a pan on here, wee pan of butter, and we're going to put the onions in there, and then we're going to put the mince in, or ground beef if you're from America. This is just butcher diced, minced beef. You can use any kind you like. And over here we've got some grated cheese for the top, some gravy thickener, some milk for the mash, and obviously some utensils, and the dish that we're going to use today, and a couple of stock cubes if we need them. We might not need them. So let's go on with this. First thing I'm going to do, take the lid off of this, and we're going to put our potatoes in the boiling water. And it shouldn't be furiously boiling, obviously, just enough, and then we'll bring it back to the boil. And we'll put our lid back on. You can put some salt into the water if you like, but it's not necessary. But it's entirely down to yourself. I'll put the lid back on. And like that. Just it comes back to the boil again. So now we're going to put our onions in. And move the spoon over there. Onions going in. Okay. Like I said, I mean, you can use anything at all that you like. I just like to use onion, sometimes peas, but I don't actually have any, so that's why I'm just using some carrots. My carrots were quite big, so I've softened them up a wee bit instead of just chucking them straight in, because I don't really like crunchy carrots in this kind of thing. Okay, so that's all we're basically doing with these. I like to keep them quite chunky because it cooks for a wee while in the oven, so you don't want everything breaking up too much. I just turn it up a wee tad. Like I say guys, this is my very first video, so I'm sorry it was a bit rough. But hopefully as the months and weeks go on, they'll improve. If you do like the video, give it a wee thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Turn your wee notification bell on, because I will be coming back with some more videos. If you leave a comment in the description bar down below and let me know what you'd like to see, I'll do my very best to help. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Like I say, just softening these up. And once these are softened up, I'll come back and I'll get the mince in the bowl. Okay, back in a sec. Hi guys, welcome back. Now, this is about the stage you want to get to the onions. You don't want them completely cooked, but you do want them kind of soft and translucent. And I just normally push them over to the side and start adding my ground beef. Now obviously make sure your hands are clean when you're doing this. You don't want to just lump it all in at the same time, because it will just produce too much liquid. Give it a wee stir as you go. And you can turn the potatoes down and start it to boil again. Take the lid off that a wee bit and get it turned down slightly. Okay. So that's all you do, just keep adding the beef. Move it around. Keep adding until you incorporated all your whatever you're using, whether it's lamb, whether it's minced beef, it's entirely up to yourself. But I will say to you, if you do use lamb, it's then considered a cottage pie, because of the lamb obviously. So we're using beef today because that's just what we prefer, and it's not quite as greasy. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll chuck the rest of this in, get it browned, and then I'll come back. Okay, see you soon. Hey guys, just wanted to pop back and show you. This is about halfway. As you can see, it's still got a wee while to go, but this is where you should be just now. This is about 5 minutes later, I would say. And if you look, I mean, there isn't much liquid in there. Okay, you don't want it to be filled with liquid, otherwise you'll just be draining that off, and the flavour is just not going to be there. So the way to avoid that is just add your meat wee bit by wee bit. Don't just pile it all in at the same time, and you can avoid that. Otherwise, like I say, you will be draining all the liquid off, and with that liquid goes all your flavour, and it'll just turn out not as tasty. Okay, so I'll be back when this is fully done, and I'm just about to put an oxo cube in and then add the carrots. Okay guys, see you soon. Bye for now. Right guys, now that's me back. This is the mince completely brown now, as you can see. That's nice and brown. No fat, no liquid at all. So there you can see there. So what we're going to do now, I think, I don't actually know if I need an oxo cube, but I'm going to add some boiling water into this and then add the carrots in, and then I'll see if I need the OXO cube, because I'm not actually sure yet. But let me give this a wee stir. See, this is the thing, I mean, it changes every time you do it. It's always going to be slightly different. Always going to be slightly different. I mean, it depends on the amount of mince you use, it depends, you know, how much butter, many onions, everything it depends on. So, but I mean, there's absolutely no liquid in there at all, and obviously we do need some for the gravy. So I'm going to add a wee bit of boiling water, and I'm going to add in the carrots, and I'll be right back. Right guys, that's me just added the carrots in and a wee touch of water. I'll just let that all come together. I think that's probably enough carrots. Like I say, sometimes I use peas. It's just use frozen peas, but I don't actually have any. Now this is very simple, very cheap and easy to make meal. It's perfect for the winter months. It's so filling, so satisfying, and perfect family meal in my opinion. You know, it just doesn't get much easier than this. Growing up in Scotland, I mean, this was a staple in my family. It was actually more like mincing tatties, which is basically a deconstructed version of this. You know, it wouldn't all be layered up the same way, but it's still basically your meat and your mash and your onions, carrots, sometimes peas. So it's just a sort of fancier version, I suppose, of your Scottish mincing tatties, which I will be doing one day as well. I'll be doing that, and also like some macaroni cheese, things, just sort of traditional family meals that you can make, which are quite simple but very, very tasty. And like I say, if you've got any suggestions, pop them down in the comments below, because I will read them and I'll be interacting with you obviously, if you just let me know what you'd like to see. Nothing too complicated, mind, because obviously I'm no Gordon Ramsay. But if I can do it, I will do it. So what I'll do now is I'll just let this all come back to the simmer, and I'll leave it for about 10 minutes till it breaks up a wee bit, and then I'll be back. And that's basically it for the filling. I mean, you can add some more water, you can add a wee bit of gravy browning, which I've got here, this wee jug, and that's just basically cornstarch and colouring, and it just gives a wee bit of thickness if I decide to add more water. I don't know yet, I'm going to see how it goes. But if you give me 10 minutes just to reduce this a wee bit more, I'll be right back with you. Okay, bye for now. Just thought I'd pop back and show you guys that I have ended up putting some more liquid in, and also adding the beef bouillon cube or OXO cube we get here in the UK. Just to give it a bit more flavour, I think, and a wee bit more colour. I think I'll probably use a wee bit of the gravy browning just to sort of thicken it up a wee bit, because like I say, you don't want it too watery, because you don't want your mashed potato when you make it just to sink straight through it. You want it to be kind of separate. So this has still got a wee bit to go yet. So I'll check back in with you when it's done, okay? And the potatoes are ready to be mashed. Okay guys, see you soon. Hiya, welcome back. I just thought I'd give you a quick catch up. Now this is it finished, more or less. I did add a wee bit of gravy browning in just to sort of thicken it up a bit. As it cools down it'll get thicker anyway, so I'm going to turn that off. Carrots are cooked, onions are cooked, minced beef's cooked, everything's came together and reduced a wee bit, so that's fine, that's good to go. So we're going to turn this off. Potatoes are also ready to get mashed now, and I'll show you. I'll bring you over in a second. I'll just show you in here. Basically, when you put your knife in, if the potato comes off straight away, then you know that is cooked. So you put well, you kind of see it steaming up a bit, I'm sorry. But basically you put your knife in and you lift it out and it comes off straight away, so you know they're done. So basically you're just draining these off, drain the water out. You can use a colander, you can use the pan lid, whatever you decide to do. And then return them back to the pan and put the lid on, leave them for a couple of minutes, and this just lets the hot air inside the pan dry out your potatoes that wee bit more. And it just means when you go to mash them, they're that wee bit drier and fluffier, which is always nice in my opinion. So let's go and do that now. I'll be back in a sec. Hey guys, welcome back. Now that's my potatoes been drained, they've been left in the colander for a couple of minutes, and as you can see they're lovely and dry. Now this is what you're looking for. You can see around the edges here, that kind of floury, fluffy way. That's what you want, because like I say, when you come time to mash them, which I'm going to do just now, wee pinch of salt, wee knob of butter, and probably about maybe half that milk, and that's our mince in the dish. That's cooling down, so let's go on with mashing. And like I say, you mash, and when you can't mash anymore, keep mashing, and I assure you it's going to be so nice. And if you can keep it, the heat in your cooker down just as low as it'll go, especially when you add the milk in, any lumps and things are all just going to disappear. So I'm going to go on with mashing and I'll be back when that's done. Okie doke, see you in a minute. Hey guys, me again, just popping in to show you. Now this is the kind of, I don't know how good this is going to be, but this is the kind of consistency you're looking for. It's nice, it's creamy, it's not too thin, you know, it stays on there. Give it a wee hit, it just falls off. Right, so I'll be back. I need to let that cool down now. I let this cool down. I'm just using a hand, you know, one of these hand traditional sort of mashers. So it works for me. Some folk use ricers, but I really don't think it's necessary. So I'm going to let this cool down, and then I'll let the mixture cool down, which is over there. I'll get the cheese on top, and then I'll come back when it's assembled, and then I'll pop it in the oven and show what it's like when it comes out. Okay then, bye for now. Hey guys, welcome back to What's for Tea. I'm just going to show you the next part, which is just basically me spinning the potato onto the mixture. Now it's still warm, but it's cold enough that it's not going to go straight through your mixture. So this is the last stage really, and then all you do is put your grated cheese on the top, put it in the oven, probably get gas mark 6 or 7 for about 25-30 minutes, and you should be good to go. Okay, so I'll finish doing this, I'll get the grated cheese on, and I'll get it in the oven, and I'll pop back when it's ready. Bye for now. Hi guys, now I just thought I'd pop back again just to show you before it goes in the oven. So that's your, sorry about the cheese, I'm not a messy person. So there's your minced mixture at the bottom, and that's your mashed potato there, you can see, and then just your grated cheese on the top, and that's going to go into the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. You just keep an eye on it. I'm not sure what that is in electric, but we use gas, and it's between, usually gas marked 6 or 7 for about half an hour, but you'll know yourself when it's ready because the cheese will start to bubble and brown, and the gravy will start to bubble at the sides. Now some people will serve this with additional gravy. I don't usually find that's necessary, but I mean it's up to you at the end of the day. I tend to find, I mean you can have things like baked beans or things with it that's going to give it a wee bit more moisture as well, but I prefer it not to be too saucy, if you like. So I just like it this way, with some green beans, or runner beans I think you call them in the States, or some peas, which I don't have at the moment, I've already said that. So anyway, yeah guys, I'll get this in the oven and I'll show you when it's ready. Bye now. Hey guys, welcome back. This is the final part of my recipe here. So as you can see, that's just out of the oven. It's all bubbling away. I don't know if you can see. It's all bubbling away. So I would generally let this sit for about 10 minutes or so, just so that it's cooled down a wee bit, because I don't want to burn anybody's faces. So that's it really. I'll get it plated up and I'll pop back and show you what it's like on the plate, and yeah, so I'll see you in a minute. Right guys, this is us, last instalment. So I just wanted to show you plated up. This is what you should be left with. Nice and crisp in the top, and obviously it's held together quite nicely, and there's still quite a bit left inside, so that would either do for another couple of people or to put in the freezer, just whatever you prefer. So thanks for watching. Like I say, if you've enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, give it a wee thumbs up, and if you get any suggestions, leave them in the comments bar down below, and I'll catch back with you soon. And yeah, thank you, bye for now.